is OutGamer47, and welcome to our fourth weekly late night stream. It is currently 11:34, and I apologize for being a bit late. I've been recently recording stuff for Gas Station Simulator, and I haven't really done anything progressive yet in the game. I've just been fooling around, just putting fuel in people's cars, and I gotta admit, it's a pretty good simulator. And I'd seen a few other YouTubers play this, Markiplier, Game Grumps, and I figured, well, I'll see if it's on PlayStation because I'm using a PlayStation 5 at the what I currently have, and it's but lo and behold, the game is on PlayStation. And I thought it was just for PC, but I want to talk a little bit about something real quick. Supermarket Simulator. Now, that's another one that Game Grumps and Markiplier play, and it looks really fun. And I've tried searching it up, and there's a couple of supermarket simulators, but it's not the exact same game as they play. And I get it. There's just some PC games that just aren't available yet on certain consoles. And there is another game that recently just dropped today. I'm pretty sure it's today, but it's the Mortuary Assistant. Now, I apologize. It's my contact lens. Now, Mortuary Assistant's been out for, I think, a couple years or so. And it's a really good horror game, and that's something I plan on streaming at some point this month, hopefully. But I'm going to be doing a stream of Gas Station Simulator also as well at some point as well. I I don't know why I just said that twice, but I'm just recording a bunch of shenanigans. I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a ghost of a celebrity, based on a real celebrity, and I don't want to give it away who it is, but a couple of funny things have happened in the stream, and um and me personally, there hasn't been a whole lot going on right now. There's really not much to talk about. Just been home. There's been a couple days this week where I've just been out and about with, you know, going to an appointment, picking up some groceries, and tomorrow's Saturday, so that I am going to be streaming on Twitch, and it would be very cool if I could somehow stream on YouTube as well, like both simultaneously, if that was even possible. But um, oh yeah, um, Dead Rising, the remake, um, the Capcom, their Japanese user on X has revealed has said something in Japanese about about the Dead Rising remake. I'm not sure what it is, but in one of the pictures is Larry the butcher. Now, for anyone that's seen the remake's trailer when it first dropped, Larry has gone through some changes, some appearance-wise changes for the sake of not offending anyone. And I gotta tell you, he back then when the game came first out, Larry was intimidating. He's a tall guy, but in this picture, which isn't like a perfectly crisp one, it's more like you could see him in the background. He looks a bit more intimidating, and I just don't know how intimidating yet until I play the game, because I do plan on getting the game next month. And oh yeah, I don't know if I talked about this before, but Chaos Reign for the Mortal Kombat 1 is coming out. That'll be September 26th or so. It's going to come out at the end of Shang Tsung's invasion season. And then the next season that we get, because I saw a video online about the next teaser season of invasions on Mortal Kombat 1, is a Liu Kang themed one. Now, I do like Liu Kang. He is one of my favorite characters. And one of the outfits that I'm hoping he gets is his classic red bandana his red bandana that he ties around his head with his black pants, black red stripes on the side, and him without a shirt on, like the classic Liu Kang outfit. I'm hoping that we can get that one. And and again, there's really currently not much to talk about. I was hoping to have answer some questions for anyone that would be watching me, but currently I'm by myself. I don't really have anyone joined in at the moment, and I may change up the date, the time for the late night streams. Maybe like an hour earlier, or maybe even further into the night. I'm not sure exactly who's up at the moment, but I was hoping to ask people how their day was, and then like what's been going on in their lives, just to talk about something. But for anyone that's watching this replay video right now after this, I can't use words. So for anyone that's watching this replay, put in the comments how your day's been, what's been happening over a week, like anyone's birthday that's come up, anyone that passed away. For anyone that's had a birthday this week, happy birthday. For anyone that's had a very close friend or relative passed on, I am very sorry for your loss. I truly am. It's just the hardest thing in the world. And there's been, I don't think I've seen much going on in the news. Oh yeah, duh, there is one thing that's happened. Xbox market for the Xbox 360 has officially been shut down. Yep, a few days ago on the 29th was the last day that the Xbox 360 marketplace was open, not just for video games, but to buy movies and TV shows as well. Now, I really wanted to buy a few games because they were dirt cheap before they closed the store, but unfortunately my power adapter turned red, so I couldn't get it booted up and buy anything. But the good news is I have bought some stuff from the marketplace in the past, so I'm hoping that I'm still able to download it, which they did say you can, as long as you've bought something and like download it like many years, like in the last 19 years or so. It's okay if you delete it, because then you can just replay it. But yeah, it's just a bummer that the 360 store is just gone now. I mean, an end of an era. I mean, yeah, you can every game is that was on the 360 is backwards compatible on Xbox One and Xbox Series X. But it just doesn't feel the same. Like there was probably some video games on the 360 marketplace that were exclusive to that console only. Now you can't get it anymore unless somebody happens to make they release it on Series X and make it backwards compatible for Xbox One and Series X, since the 360 you can't buy games on there no more. But it had a good run. Like 19 years. Like almost 2 decades. It's almost been 20 years since the 360 came out. And it was going strong. I still can't believe, like, whoever has kept that marketplace store open for the 360 console, whoever managed that for 19 years straight on, hey, props to you. And I'm using my hand to slap on my knee to make a clapping sound. And then other news, I haven't really seen a whole lot. I just know that I'm expecting some kind of announcement from Capcom about the next Resident Evil game. People say it's going to be a remake. There's going to be a Resident Evil 5 remake, which has Chris and Sheva, or it could be Code Veronica. Now, I've never played Code Veronica, the classic Resident Evil game, and that's the one I really want them to remake. Like it, I've seen gameplay video of Code Veronica, and if they do it in the over the shoulder type of style like they have been since the original Resident Evil 4, I want to buy that and play the heck out of it. And I keep saying and a lot because there's currently nobody watching this right now. And again, for anyone watching this as a replay video, please leave in the comments about how your day's been, and I'll try to respond within like the first hour. You make a comment after this video ends at some point. I at least want to try to keep this video going for another 20 minutes or so. So, I mean, I could just do impressions because right now nobody's watching. I can kind of do, like, the one impression I can try to do is maybe a Joker, and no specific Joker in mind. I'm just going to try to imitate a Joker, and if I try to imitate the Joker, let me know how good I was, how bad I was, and let me know if I sound like a certain actor in particular. Maybe Mark Hamill, maybe Jack Nicholson, um, or the one actor who played the Joker in the '60s. Let me see if I can try to remember some dialogue of the Joker. Oh yeah. Welcome to the madhouse, Batman. I set a trap, and you sprung it gloriously. Now let's get this party started. And I am aware of the fact that my voice sounds different recorded, which is my actual voice. So what I'm hearing now isn't what my actual voice sounds like. Even though you may think the voice, your own voice that you're hearing now as you're talking, it doesn't sound like you. You have to record your voice, and that's how you sound. Like, if you want to get into voice acting or singing, I suggest you record your voice, see how you sound, and then try to, like, focus on your vocal cords to, like, see if there's any improvements that you can make. Let me see if I can, like, come up with a song on the fly. Hopefully nothing, like, copyright or that's already been done. Walking down the street on a rainy day. And bear in mind, I'm probably tone deaf. But one day, it came to me, and I don't know the rest of this song. And there you have it, just a few lyrics. Probably not even very good. And this heat, like, oh my gosh, like, it's August 2nd, but it's still 80 and 90-degree weather. I swear, I cannot wait for next month and October to come. But honestly, I just don't want this month to go by. It's already August, where, like, yeah, I've been to a couple places. I've been to Florida a few months ago. I've been up to Ohio to visit family, but it just doesn't feel like it's been like a long trip for both of them, you know? Like, who else here feels like that life is just going by so quickly? It seems like whenever you're a kid, from the moment you're born up to 16, 17, or something like that, it, especially when you're very little, in the, like, between born to 9 or 8, it feels like that life is so agonizingly slow. But and that's what it felt like to me when I was a kid 21 years ago. And looking back, I really wish I would have appreciated that time more. You know, I miss the era that I grew up in. PlayStation 2, the first Xbox, GameCube was still around, the Game Boy Advance SP, and that to me is like the best handheld device, just because of what kind of games came out. The Sims 2, The Incredibles, My Sims, which on the DS, or which on the Game Boy Advance SP and the Wii were like the best Sims spin-off games. And now we have Sims 4. And next month it's going to turn 10 years old. This is like the longest running main game sim of like probably all time, because the first Sims came out in the year 2000. Then 4 years later, Sims 2. And then 4 to 5 years later, we got the Sims 3. And then 5 years later, we got the Sims 4. And we haven't had a Sims 5 yet. Like, what I do like about the Sims 4 is that all the DLCs that are normally for the PC, they finally came to consoles. Like, that was my biggest concern. I thought that when The Sims 4 came out for consoles back in 2017, I thought we would just get the base game, which the base game of The Sims 4 has very little, less than The Sims 3, 2, the first one. Those had more combined together. And I wish I would have played the first three Sims games on PC, because those had DLCs, those had worlds. But there are some Sim console games that I really do love. The Sims 2 Castaway for the Wii and PlayStation 2, I've played both. The Sims Bustin' Out, that was pretty fun. The Sims 2 for console. I like the story mode, but the free mode just, it was restricted. That you were only in one world, and I wanted to have fun with it. I only had fun with story mode. Oh, The Sims 2 for Game Boy Advance SP. Now that one is where your sim is an actor that's in a town, strange town, secretly being recorded for a TV show. That was pretty fun. I really love that. I wish I still had my advanced SP, so that way I could just find a way to hook that up to the TV screen and just play it on that way. Sorry about that. And I don't know. I feel like I'm stuck in with my life right now. Like, everyone who see my stream knows this, but if you haven't, I'm a high functioning adult with type 1 diabetes. But the main thing I want to talk about is that for anyone with autism, have you ever felt like after high school you don't know what you want to do in life, but when you were a kid, like all the way from elementary school to your first year of high school, you felt like you knew what you wanted as your career right away, but then towards the third, fourth year of your high school year, you feel like, no, I don't know if I actually want to do this career that I thought I wanted to do. And I had thought about doing video games for a long time, and after high school, I didn't go off to college like I wanted to when I first had when I was a freshman in high school. Because I wanted to go off to college when I first went to high school, but but you know, maybe I just didn't have the motivation and confidence in myself, because there's these people that came to my school and talked about like what kind of careers you can have, and it just threw me for a loop because I never thought about these careers. Like, I didn't even think about I could just do this or that. And I think that's my problem. I'm worried that I'm not going to find the right career for me. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm 26. I'm going to be turning 27 here in a couple months. But, and you'd think at my age, I would sort of figure out what kind of job I would have now and everything, but nope. And I think part of my problem is that I'm afraid to try things. Like, throughout my whole school life, I never did anything extracurricular because it either didn't interest me or I was just too socially shy to do these kinds of activities. And right now, I'm just trying every kind of different thing from YouTube, streaming on Twitch, relearning how to play the guitar because I took some guitar classes. I want to cook more and write a book, try to do artwork. Like, there's just so many things in life. But maybe I'm just focusing on too much of staying on one career path. You know what I mean? Why not just try to do everything possible, see what I like, and then just do the things that I do like? Who knows? Maybe I might like welding for all I know, even though that doesn't interest me, but who knows? You just don't know what you like until you try it. Like, if you don't think that you're good at art, pick up a pencil. Pick up a pencil, go buy an art easel and some paintbrushes, and just see what you're good at, you know? I can feel the tiredness getting to me, but we're not ending this stream yet. Nope. So, there was. I did have somebody join in, but then they quickly left the live stream. So now I'm back to zero. And whoever joined me in this live stream, currently, I don't blame you because I'm probably not that interesting, and I probably don't even look at my best. And I apologize for my hair that's all out of whack. And I'm not taking my YouTube career seriously until I hit like 1,000 subs, or maybe even 2,000. If I can reach that amount of people, I'm gonna go full on with recording videos and posting them at a timely manner. But for now, I'm just gonna upload gameplay video whenever I have the chance. But I can guarantee you, I am gonna be doing these late night weekly streams every week on Saturdays at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Central Time. And let's see what else. Oh, last year or so, PlayStation had announced that they were going to shut down the PlayStation Network, and that had me a bit worried because there were some games that I really wanted to get on there, and I didn't want them to close down. It was some PlayStation 1 games, but they decided not to do that. And I'm like, oh, thank goodness. So, I really don't know what else to stream. Oh gosh, my contact lens is just wanting to come out of my cornea or whatever you call it. And I'm not gonna try to put on a fake personality. I'm just trying to be as real as possible when I do these live streams. I'm trying to be myself. Because going into YouTube, I decided don't hide my face or use a auto tune for my voice. I'm just being upfront about myself. I mean, I'm just a guy who's done nothing significant in his life at all. No sports, no choir or anything like that. I guess I'm just one of those average guys. I mean, I don't really think there's nothing special about me. And whoever tells me that, I appreciate it, but I just still don't really think I'm all that special. I just want to get by in life, just be happy and not depressed, because there's been a few moments where I have been depressed, but I am seeing a therapist to help me out every couple weeks, and as long as I'm honest with her, then I can get help. Like, I'm not mentally ill or anything like that. Like, I hope not. I just get moments of depression or something, and and for me, I just go see somebody a couple times a week, and it helps as long as I'm honest. Okay, I think we'll wrap it up here in about a minute or so, since nobody's really joined in to ask some questions, but I will be posting a random gameplay video of me doing Gas Station Simulator on Monday. It's only like a few minutes or so, but I'm gonna try to make it entertaining as possible and try to work my magic on CapCut, which is what I use for editing, and that's the only editing software I'm good at. And maybe I just need to get Adobe or something like that. And with that, this is Gamer 47 signing off, and I will see anyone that joins in on my next live stream next Saturday at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And I hope you all who was ever watching this replay with me, because there's nobody with me at the moment while this is live, I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, and leave a comment below on how your day was and what's been going on. And that's it. See ya.